First, I have been overweight, always. I was a 10-pound baby. For a brief moment, about 6 months in high school, I got down to a goal weight, and a rude woman made a rude comment that was unwarranted, and that ended that, and I ate it right back on. It was first suggested to me in '96 that I needed to have weight loss surgery. Thought about it, toyed with the idea, wasn't ready, hadn't hit my rock bottom. It wasn't until the summer of 2009 when I realized that I had become a prisoner, literally turned my house into a cage and made my 16-year-old child be the zookeeper. And if I needed to leave the house, he had to help me. And it was much easier to let him go get groceries and not leave for 2, 3, sometimes 4 weeks at a time. And I realized that I was eating myself to death.
I mean, when I first met her, she had a list of health problems that filled up a piece of paper and a list of medications that filled up a page and a half of her writing them out of medications that she had to take every day.
It was very dark, and it wasn't until I started thinking about how bad I had let it get that I realized I didn't want to continue that way. My kids are 18 and 22, they're not that old, but I couldn't do it for me. I had to have another reason, and it had to be for my sons to not have the obligation. I've lost 233 pounds in 50 weeks. I'm still losing at the rate of about 3 pounds a week. The rest will be gone soon.
It has several unique advantages that make it different than the other weight loss surgery options. And the primary one is we basically take out 80 to 90% of their stomach and leave a very small amount of stomach left. But the part of the stomach that we take out is the part of the stomach that seems to be what makes you hungry. And so by removing it, these patients just don't tend to be hungry for a couple of years. And if you're not hungry all the time, it's much easier to learn healthy eating habits and change and modify your behavior the way you need to successfully lose weight and improve your health. Weight loss surgery patients in general get to the point where they are considering surgery because they have exhausted all of their other options. And most of them have been told by doctor after doctor after doctor, if you don't lose weight, you're going to die. If you don't lose weight, you're not going to live as long as if you were lighter and healthier. If you don't lose weight, all of these health problems are going to get worse instead of better. And so all weight loss surgery patients sort of feel like they've been given a new opportunity, a new life. Christina in particular has worked incredibly hard to lose weight. The sleeve, just like all the other operations, is a tool. But the patients still have to change what they eat, they have to change how they eat, they have to be physically active, they have to exercise to get the maximum benefit from this tool. And Christina has done that.
I found that if I got myself on a schedule of eating at certain times, it made a difference. Otherwise, it's easy to forget to eat. And when I get busy or get nervous or stressed, I will forget to eat, and that's not good either. So, yeah, there isn't the hunger. When they told me you were gonna have a 4-ounce tummy, I thought, yeah, that'll last 3 weeks. And you only want 4 ounces, and sometimes you don't even want 4 ounces. I would have never believed in a million years I would be satisfied with half of a diet yogurt. You know, I've had French fries. I've had 2 or 3 of them. I tasted them. They're not as good as I remembered. You're not hungry, and you're full very quickly, so it makes it very easy to follow it.
The list of health problems is decreasing every month. The list of medications she's taking is decreasing every month. And there's no doubt in my mind that the health benefits that have come from it are going to give her a longer life with her family, and that's what she wants.
Yeah, I think I have a lot of things left to do, and I keep coming up with more and more ideas of places I can make a difference and things I can do, and yeah, it's very exciting.